One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That's taken in left side by Whittington. So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Alabama. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit. But it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Show a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Rams, first down.
Stafford now to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Adams. It's a pickup of 6.
Now a play fake at Stafford. We'll get this complete to Whittington. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 39-yard line.
Off the draw. Here's Williams. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now Stafford. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Sets up fourth down.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
Cowboys, nothing.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Second and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
To Atwell. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And our statistician, Ben Ramsar, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss only in the first quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now because what you're hearing is, can someone please block him? Come up with a scheme. Come up with something. Make sure you block him because he's disrupting everything.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They begin with a carry for Blue. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. They're now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 6-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Dallas.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 6. Play action now, Prescott. Will find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
And a Cowboy first down.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for the defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Down to about the 22 here. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Number 86.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cowboys.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott off play action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
8 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy 6 has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Gets past one man. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Here's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now 3rd down and 7. To throw is Stafford. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Stafford looks to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone. Throwing is Stafford. And he's got it. And
just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down.
4th and goal.
Here we go with Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13.
14. Rams.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Dances by him. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 3rd and 5. Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Formation for the Cowboys.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Whittington. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. That's caught. It's 2-2 now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Rams first down.
And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, he's still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he's up past the 20 with the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.